Now this is how you do a backyard rib.
We're cooking the perfect ribs for our Pellet Grill Playbook series on the Gen 2 from Coyote.
What the hell is going on, y'all? We got two beautiful racks of St. Louis style ribs. Let's get them trimmed and seasoned. Now the first thing you want to do when you take them out of the pack, make sure they're patted really good and dry. You want all of that seasoning to absorb. There's always going to be a couple of bones at the end that are too thin. You're just going to have to remove them. You can save that meat for burgers, sausage, or whatever you want. Now I always like to shape my ribs up, so you want all these edges uniform, and then we'll trim the fat and we'll remove the membrane. Flip it over on the bone side and you're going to remove this big flap right here. Just take you a butter knife or something and go under it on one end, snatch her off. Now that's all for the bone side. We're going to flip over on the meat side. All of this thick fat, we're going to cut it off. We want it to go straight to the meat. On the meat means more flavor, more seasoning penetration, and more smoke. Now today I'm not using a binder, sometimes I do. What do y'all think, binder or no binder? Now you can use any seasoning you want. I prefer a barbecue rub. I'm gonna go with my nice and slow. On the bone side, you don't have to go crazy on the bone side, not much back here. Now we're gonna come behind that with my any reason seasoning. That's an all-purpose. If you've got a favorite all-purpose, you're welcome to use that too. Pat it in, don't rub it. I know they make rubs for meat, but you do not rub your meat, you're gonna rub the seasoning off. Same thing on this side, nice and slow, and the any reason seasoning. Pat it in good on this side. We're gonna let these sit on the counter, sweat in, absorb that seasoning for about 30 or 45 minutes.
Firing up the Coyote Pellet Grill at 250 degrees on smoke mode. The VersaRack system's pretty cool. It goes up at 45 degrees so it can be out of the way. It's got a long bracket too, so you can use 2 racks and 2 slabs of ribs will fit. We've got our Coyote probe in the thickest part of the rib so we can monitor our temp.
Now it's time to wrap. We got down 5 pats of butter. I'm gonna hit it with a little bit of my any reason seasoning. Once that butter melts, all this seasoning will kind of go into the butter. Good stuff. Going meat side down. Get that folded good and tight.
Close her up until they reach 195, no peeking.
Our ribs are probing right at 195. We're gonna go ahead and open our full up, kind of let that steam out before we sauce them.
Now the controversial subject is, do you sauce or not sauce a rib? I'm gonna hit them with my cayenne candy. You can use any sauce or leave the sauce out. Back on the Coyote for 15 minutes so that sauce has time to tack up. Give this recipe a try and don't ever underestimate a pellet grill.
If it falls off the bone, you overcooked it. You gotta have that perfect bite. I may have outdone myself with these.